Hello guys, welcome to the seventh session of the writing. Today I'm going to discuss about one very important element in a paragraph that we should observe. That is unity in a paragraph. So I read the lines, I read the text here that I wrote, and then I explain each of them. So an important element of a good paragraph is unity. Unity means that a paragraph discusses one and only one main idea from beginning to end. For example, if your paragraph is about the advantages of owning a compact car, discuss only that. Do not discuss the disadvantages. Furthermore, discuss only one advantage, such as economy, in each paragraph. If you begin to discuss another advantage, start a new paragraph. Sometimes it is possible to discuss more than one aspect of the same idea in one paragraph if they are closely related to each other. For example, you could discuss gas economy and low maintenance costs in the same paragraph because they are closely related. But you should not discuss both gas economy and easier parking in the same paragraph because they are not closely related. So the second part of unity is that every supporting sentence must directly explain or prove the main idea. For example, in a paragraph about the high cost of prescription drugs in the United States, you could mention buying drugs from the pharmacies outside the United States as an alternative. But if you write several sentences about buying drugs outside the United States, you are getting off the topic and your paragraph will not have unity. So these are the very important points in a paragraph. In a paragraph, we should discuss about one aspect of a topic. So as I told you here an example that if we want to discuss about a compact car, in a paragraph we should discuss about one advantage of a compact car. So you cannot discuss other advantages of that compact car. If you're going to talk about other advantages of that compact car, you can open another paragraph or you can write another paragraph. So do remember that you should not discuss the disadvantages and advantages of the same topic in a paragraph. You can write in separate paragraphs. So the next is practice. In the practice in exercise, I am going to make it clear for you. So please be careful. Practice 1. The 3 paragraphs that follow all discusses the same topic. Only one of them shows unity. Here there are 3 paragraphs that these 3 paragraphs discuss about the same topic, and we should find that which paragraph has unity and the 2 other paragraphs don't have unity. And we should find that paragraph. So the first paragraph 1, effects of colors. The topic is effects of color. Colors create biological reactions in our bodies. This is which is written in other color is the topic sentence of our paragraph, and be careful that how the writer explained his topic sentence. So these reactions in turn can change our behavior. In one study, prisoners were put in a pink room and they underwent a drastic and measurable decrease in muscle strength and hostility within 2.7 seconds. In another study, athletes needing short bursts of energy were exposed to red light. Their muscle strength increased by 13.5% and electrical activity in their arm muscle increased by 5.8%. Athletes needing more endurance for longer performances responded best when exposed to blue light. Other studies have shown that the color green is calming. Here you see that the other text, the rest of the text or the rest of the paragraph is written by red color. Why? Be careful that here the writer is discussing one another issue or one another topic that I make it read that right now the writer is going off the topic. Green was a scared color to the Egyptians, representing the hope and joy of spring. It is also a scared color, to Muslims. Many mosques and religious temples throughout the world use green, the color of renewal and growth, and the blue, the color of heaven, to balance heavenly peace with spiritual growth. To sum up, color influences us in many ways. You see here that in the previous slide, the topic sentence was about the biological reactions. It means that color create biological reactions in our bodies. But here in the rest of the sentence, in green colors, the topic is going off, and it is discussing about just green color, that how green color makes sense for the people, or where they use the green color. So the next paragraph 2. Paragraph 2, again here you see that how the writer explained the topic sentence. So again, the topic is effects of colors, and be careful about the topic sentence. Colors create biological reactions in our bodies. Again, that the previous topic sentence. These reactions in turn can change our behavior. In one study, prisoners were put in a pink room and they underwent a drastic and measurable decrease in muscle strength and hostility within 2.7 seconds. In another study, athletes needing short bursts of energy were exposed to red light. Their muscle strength increased by 13.5% and electrical activity in their arm muscles increased by 5.8%. The rest of the paragraph here is written. Athletes needing more endurance for longer performances responded best when exposed to blue light. Other studies have shown that the color green is calming. After London's Blackfriars Bridge was painted green, the number of suicides decreased by 34%. This and other studies clearly demonstrate that color affects not only our moods but also our behavior as well. You see, this is the last sentence, is the concluding sentence, a very good concluding sentence of the writer. So you see here in this paragraph that the writer discussed only about the topic sentence, and the writer is not going off and is not going out of the circle of the topic sentence, only discuss about the topic sentence. See the paragraph 3. We have found that which from these 3 paragraphs, which one is the best paragraph. But let's discuss about the paragraph 3, that how the paragraph 3 is, or how this is a good paragraph, whether or not. So paragraph 3, effects of color. Again, that color creates biological reactions in our bodies. These reactions in turn can change our behavior. In one study, athletes needing short bursts of energy were exposed to red light. Their muscle strength increased by 13.5%. The electrical activity in their arm muscles increased by 5.8%. Athletes needing more endurance for longer performances responded best when exposed to blue light. Blue is not a good color for dinnerware. However, you see, this is I wrote this sentence by red color. Why? Because the topic is now going off, or right now the topic sentence is something else, but this sentence is not about the topic sentence, or it doesn't prove the topic sentence. All the supporting sentences that we write in a paragraph should directly support the topic sentence, not discussing other aspects of the topic. So the rest of the paragraph, food looks less appetizing when it is served on blue plates, perhaps because very few foods in nature are of that color. You see, this is the rest of that paragraph that is completely completely different. It is about the appetizing, that how foods looks appetizing or not. So this is going off completely. This is going wrong. Other studies have shown that the color green is calming. Again, the writer came to the topic, and right now it is discussing about that topic sentence. After London's Blackfriars Bridge was painted green, the number of suicides decreased by 34%. It is clear that color affects not just our moods but our behavior as well. So these were 3 paragraphs that we have found the best paragraph of these 3 paragraphs, that the second paragraph was the best, because the writer was only just discussing about the topic sentence, or the topic was not going off, or something different was not discussed here. Okay, right now the second practice. Here is written another paragraph that let's see that what is wanted from us. Practice 2, the following paragraph. Not only here is written a paragraph, the following paragraph is not only have sentences that are off the topic, but also discuss 2 or more topics. Right now is wanted that what should we do? Step 1, what should we do? Step 1, decide where this paragraph should be divided in 2 paragraphs. Underline the topic sentence of the topic of the each. It means that underline the topic sentence of this paragraph, that this paragraph is very long and it discusses 2 topic sentences, and we should underline the topic sentence of each. Step 2, find sentences that are of the topic and cross them out. So here is the paragraph. Because the internet makes the world a smaller place, the value of having a common language is greatly increased. The question is, which language? Oh, right now I understood that this is the topic sentence of the paragraph, and because the internet makes the world a small place, a common language is needed, and we should right now the writer is going to discuss that which language is the common language of the internet or this small world. So, because the internet grew up in the United States, the largest percentage of its content is now in English. Bill Gates, Microsoft president, believes that English will remain valuable for a long time as a common language for international communication. His company spends $200 million a year translating software into other languages. He says, unless you read English passively well, you miss out on some of the internet experience. Okay, let's see the rest of the paragraph. Someday, software may be available to instantly translate both written and spoken language so well that the need for any common language could decline. That day is decades away, however, because flawless machine translation is a very tough problem. Still, to hear the writer is discussing which language will be a common language of the internet, still to hear. But the rest of the paragraph, computer spelling checkers also exist for various languages. You see here the writer is going to discuss about the spelling checkers of computers, and this is completely off the topic, and this is not about the topic, and this sentence itself is another topic sentence for a separate paragraph. The writer should separate these two paragraphs from here, and from here to the end is the rest of this paragraph that should be as a separate paragraph, and this should not be the rest of this paragraph or the continuing of this paragraph, because this completely discuss one another topic sentence, or this sentence itself is one thing else, well, something else. Software that does crude translations already exists. It is useful if all you are trying to do is understand the general idea of something you see on your computer screen. However, if you are trying to negotiate a contract or discuss a scientific subject where details are important, machine translation is totally useless. Bill Gates, or Gates here. Okay. You see that from here, from this red color sentence to the end, all these sentences are about the spelling checkers of computer, and this is completely off the topic, and so this should be a separate or another paragraph. Thank you for watching. This was our today's lesson of writing, and do not forget that go to the YouTube and subscribe our channel, press the bell. You will be able to find all of our videos, so don't miss any of our video. If you want to continue your learning paragraph or your writing lessons. So I'm going to again summarize our lesson for today, that our lesson today was about unity in a paragraph that a writer should observe. Unity in a paragraph, it means that discuss only the topic sentence. What is your topic sentence? Don't go to other aspects. So thank you for watching.